Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So there was an announcement earlier today on the DCUO forums about the Creator League. Basically some time ago it was mentioned that there would be some sort of a creator program for this Universe Online. There was a link that was posted on the DCUO Discord. I'm not sure how many people actually applied using that link, but basically these are the first people that have been selected for what is now known as the DCUO Creator League. Now, what will we get thanks to this Creator League? I have to admit, I'm not sure just yet. There are supposed to be certain events that will be available. The first thing I can confirm is that there are some codes that were given to the creators. Heck, a bit later today on YouTube, I will be giving away those codes. So come back to my channel at 5 PM Eastern Standard Time a bit later today if you want to have some of those codes. That first batch of codes will give you the Fallen God style, and it will also give you 5 Proto Bank bots and 5 R&D scanners. Yeah, if you are an old warhorse, you probably don't care much about that. Some new players might appreciate the style, but I guess this first code should be seen as just getting the ball rolling, basically testing out how we will give codes in the future. So you could see this simply as some sort of test for how we will give out future codes in the future. So enough stalling and enough suspense. Who are those mysterious creators that are part of the DCUO Creative League? The first one is Metanite. She's pretty active on the forums, so you may have seen some of her posts already. Usually when we get new styles, new seasonals, new bases, she will make videos about that. The second guy you may have heard of, it's this guy called Multiverse. I have to admit, I did hesitate a bit before applying for the program, because already there are some people who think that I'm a shield, so right now they're going to think that I am a super shield. Although then I figured, the people who already think I'm a shield, I don't change anything for them, so I may as well join the program. Also, at some point, they did mention that there would be some gifts for the people, for the creators, to be able to give to their subscribers. Some of you guys often ask, Multiverse, do you do giveaways? It would seem that now, thanks to this program, I will now make giveaways from now on. So that alone did seem to make it worth it to join the program so that I could give you guys whatever gifts they are going to give in the future. And whatever people would call me a shield, probably already think I'm a shield, so it won't really matter. Now, will this change anything for the channel? Other than doing giveaways, probably not. As some of you guys I'm sure already noticed, I don't really call out the devs. When the devs do a good job, I mention it. When they do a really crappy job, I mention it. But I'm not here to expose the devs. I'm here to make videos to help out the players. It's pretty much that simple. When I started making videos, it was to help out players, new players that were struggling with DC Universe Online. So at the end of the day, all I really do is that I try to help out players. If the devs really do a crappy job, then yeah, I will mention it. If they do a good job, I'll mention it too. But I'm not here to expose the devs or expose DCO or even expose other YouTubers or other players. I'm just here to make videos to try to help out players. That's pretty much the extent of it. And next we have the famous ObsidianChill, who has his YouTube channel. ObsidianChill will mostly crunch the numbers. It will try to figure out which power does a bit more damage, which artifact does a bit more damage, which ally does a bit more damage. So if you are curious to see which power or which artifact does the most damage, ObsidianChill will crunch the numbers for you. He is also known as ObsidianChill, but personally I like to call him the evil ObsidianChill. I have a bit of fun with ObsidianChill calling him evil and saying that he is my arch nemesis. But at the end of the day, we're just two guys playing DC Universe Online. We're pretty much two sides of the same coin, but I'm more on the casual side. Whereas I don't crunch the numbers so much. I try an ability. If it seems to work fine, that's fine to me. But for endgame players, if you want to take a look at which artifacts or which power does the most damage, ObsidianChill will be the guy to crunch those numbers and let you know about that. And next we have someone that, full disclosure, I knew nothing about, called Girrffanat. I hope I didn't mess up her name too much. She seems to be a lady who's completely new to DC Universe Online, and I guess it shows that the devs don't seem to want only old guys like me and ObsidianChill, who pretty much knows the intricate details of DC Universe Online. They seem to be willing to take some people who have no knowledge of the game, and who knows, maybe we'll bring the perspective of a fresh new player to the game. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for that. And the last but not least, at least for now, is Klark. Again, full disclosure, I have no idea who this guy is. I never heard of him before that. But from what I understand, he goes back all the way back to 2011 when the game first started. So he is not a new player, but I did look at his YouTube channel and he seems to have only like 5 subscribers. So he seems to be someone who has good knowledge of DC Universe Online, but he doesn't have a big presence on YouTube. Although I did not check his Twitch channel, so maybe he has a bigger presence there. But when the creator program was first mentioned on the forums, I saw some people who thought that only the big YouTubers would be selected for those kind of things. Obviously, that is not the case. Basically, it seems that they are willing to select people who have no knowledge of DC Universe Online so that they can get the perspective of new players. And they are also willing to take people who don't have a huge amount of followers on YouTube. So even if you are new to DC Universe Online, even if you don't have a huge YouTube channel, if you are willing to join the Creator League, they will be looking for more creators in the future. So even if you are new to DC Universe Online, even if you don't have a huge following, they still might select you. When will people be able to apply to the Creator Program? I have no idea at this point. Once we get more information about that, I will let you guys know about it. And there is one more creator that I would like to mention that is not part of the Creator League, but I thought it was worth mentioning. There is this YouTuber called ThatGirlFromAU. Personally, I kind of like to call her my shadow lady. I discovered her channel some time ago when we got the Noir comic promo material. I know that usually there's a whole bunch of people that will be, let's say, not too happy when the material gets added to the marketplace for like 20 bucks or 30 bucks. But in her case, like, she was so happy to get that material, to be able to get a new material for her character, that it kind of reminded me that, yeah, on one side there are people who are somewhat unhappy, if not very unhappy, with DC Universe Online, but there are some people who have really a lot of fun with DC Universe Online. And when you watch her channel, when you watch her videos, like, she has so much fun playing the game that you cannot help but remember that at the end of the day, games are supposed to be fun. People are supposed to have fun when they're playing a game. And in her case, just watching her play the game, that alone is fun. But it also serves as a reminder that games are supposed to be fun, which sadly is easy to forget sometimes. I will put a link to her channel in the description down below. So there we go, guys. So we got the first official announcement for the Creator League for DC Universe Online. As soon as we get more information about the Creator League, or obviously as soon as we get more information about DC Universe Online itself, obviously I will let you guys know about it.